Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of A Planet Coaster with B-double-O, your friend. This is a disappointing day because I just recorded an entire episode, did quite a bit of stuff, and I noticed you guys have heard from time to time my mic will just click, pop from time to time, and if it does it this episode again, I'm sorry. I try to scour the entire video multiple times to see, but hopefully it doesn't do it anymore. Anyway, I've kind of evolved this area, our sci-fi area. If you didn't catch last episode, I built this tower here, and we're going to do something out in this area that we've done out here as well. But before I go into that, look at this. Look at this beautiful depth of field. Depth of field, something in the foreground will be, or wherever your focus is going to be nice and clear. And stuff that's not in focus is going to be blurry. And I didn't even know that was a setting in this game. I always thought, man, depth of field would be so nice here. And finally went in when I was taking a screenshot last episode and saw, oh, there's depth of field here. And I think it's focused on whatever's in the center of the screen. It'll focus there. Maybe not. I'm not quite sure. But it's pretty nice. I have noticed I think it's, well, the out of focus area is a little bit on the jaggedy side, and maybe there's some settings for that. It's not called bokeh, it's called something else. I forget what it's called, but either way, I think it looks really nice. So yeah, we're going to do here in this area, our sci-fi area, something that we did over here in our fantasy area, where we have 2 or 3 different types of houses and we repeat them, and we kind of just use them in different ways and try to make it work, make it look nice. But since we're over here, let me show you something that I did. I was having a big problem with littering in the park. The littering was getting out of control. And I finally bit the bullet and created some rosters. And rosters, oh, what's this? We have a broken down ride? Rosters, you can find them here. Work rosters. They're not very well named, but that's just how it works for me. So basically, you can appoint an area. You can basically say, okay, I want somebody working at all times around here. Let's say this ride has a tendency to break down quite often. So I want an engineer hanging around here all the time. So I'll go and I'll create a work roster, create new work roster, and then I will select this, I believe. Select this coaster. Select this roller coaster ride. Oh, can I not do that? Track ride station. There, I've selected it. It's selected. And then I could save roster. Once I do that, I'm not going to do it for right now, but once I do that, I can then go to my guy and I can go to the roster assignment, look in the drop down, find the one that I named, the new one that I put in there, and boom, it's good to go. So I've kind of spread my janitors out throughout the park, so they're a little... Okay, so my main street, I should have a main street janitor, and let's see why he hasn't cleaned up that trash. Where is my, oh, excuse me, main street janitor? Wilfredo? Boy, you've sure wandered off, haven't you? There's nothing to clean here, screw job. Follow me this way. We got to keep this park clean. My park rating was dropping pretty rapidly because of the litter. But we're doing some pretty good things here. Gonna get that challenge pretty soon as well. Many guests are thirsty. Well, guess what, dude? Guess what? I keep opening this freak house and it keeps closing. So maybe why don't they get a drink when they enter the place, and then they'll be fine. That'll answer some questions. But anyway, back to over here. People are making the long trek all the way out here for this ride that we put in last episode. And I just kind of built some scenery around the outside. I think it looks pretty cool. It goes in with our theme. Just something fairly simple for the moment, but makes it just tie into everything really nicely. But this is what needs some real explaining now. This is, well, Frontier, the company that made this game, made Planet Coaster. Gulpy Slush is not accessible from the park entrance. Hold that thought, B-dubs. What is not? This is not? Wait. Gulpy Slush. People are buying. People are buying from it. So, you want to say that again? What? Oh. This place is closed as well. Okay. Open you back up, water place. All right, people. Buy the waters, buy the slushies, okay? Just keep me in business, would you? All right. Back on my train of thought here. Frontier makes Planet Coaster, right? Frontier has also made a game, which I would call the way that No Man's Sky should have been made. It's basically your No Man's Sky for the really hardcore space guy. And you get a spaceship, lots of planets you can visit, you can do research, you can fight in battles in space against other people, and lots of other really, really cool stuff. And there's some really detailed ships in the game as well. And so I wanted to implement some spaceships into the game that kind of reflect the ships that they made over there in Elite Dangerous, because I believe it might be a little easier to do something like that, seeing as, and I said all this before I even built this ship, but seeing as the same company made both games, maybe there's going to be a little crossover, like some of the pieces might be similar. And believe it or not, this is the Sidewinder. This is one of the, I think one of the lower tier first ships that you can get. Well, this isn't it, for goodness sakes. I mean, I tried to build it. I tried to add some pieces, and there's just, there's some parts that I've added to it to try to help make it look a little more like that. But honestly, the more I look at it, the more I think it's trash. But I'll work on it some more to get it right. But yeah, the Sidewinder is one of the first ships you get, I believe. And then you can slowly upgrade and get bigger and bigger ones. So I kind of want to do that out here. I want to build ships like that out here. But I've made this big box because I want it to be like a hangar. I want this area to be a hangar where a huge ship is being worked on. And I think one of the biggest ships in the game is the Anaconda. Is not accessible from the entrance. I find that hard to believe. I think it was. And it is. It is. Yeah, it is. Okay, that'll shut them up. But anyway, the Anaconda, I mean, you can look these ships up on something called the internet. It's a place where you go on the World Wide Web and browse it. But, not as many people here as there used to be. Uh-oh, we got litter, folks. That's gonna be a problem. You know what? I should put a trash can down here. I really should. And this will actually give us a nice opportunity to get kind of a space trash can in here. I like that. That's very fine. And as a matter of fact, let's get you guys one right here as well. And hopefully that just disintegrates at some point, that other trash. But yeah, so You can look these ships up. Lots of really cool different ones. But I want to try to kind of recreate some different ships and implement them throughout this area. What else I want to do is I want to, with the streets here, or with the paths, I want to have it more grid-like. That's something that we've avoided throughout the park. We've had a really flowing feel. And when you get here, I want everything to be very grid-based to where it feels like okay, let's just go with the terrain flatten. And let's just flatten this. I painted all this terrain foolishly and then, okay, let's do that. Push all that there, okay? You'll see my thought process here in a second. And then we'll put a path on it, right? This guy. What's the problem is? What's you mad at? Terrain too uneven? You want to bet, freak face? Screw off? Okay, you'll let me go here? Okay, that's fine. That'll work. We'll come this way. All right. So, I kind of lost track. I knew I was doing so well of like remembering what I was saying. And then at that point, that was it. I had totally lost my train of thought. Get that? Yeah. Okay, so that's fairly close. That's close enough. But anyway, I just want to have it like really jarring. I want you to really notice that when you come out here that the road structure is totally different and make it feel very, boy, the scale of this place really shines when you're down at this level, huh? But I want it to really feel very more so mechanical when you get here. So anyway, since I spent whole of last episode kind of doing all this stuff, putting all this, designing this with you, and working out some of the ideas, Chief Beef is closed. +2. Oh, dude, I'm sorry you did that. You'll be open again. Open. He was probably too busy and needed a little upgrade, huh? Okay, let's speaking of upgrade, let's give this guy Wild Blue has broke down. Well, dang it. Let's give this guy a little bit of love, shall we? Good luck freaking finding him. Holy crap. What's his name? Customers last month. Where's his name? Gulpy Slush 45? Where is it? I don't see it. Hello? Oh my, okay. Well, I'll do this later. Oh no, here we go. Gulpy Slush 45. Find it? Yes. And here we are. Open, unsynced. I don't know what I'm doing. Goodbye. I'll get on to doing some work, okay? Okay, I'm going to take a little break from this for just a second. I was working on another building style and idea, but I just had another idea. I've done some research here, and let's go to research, and let's reveal this research, and it should reveal to us the Light Line Track Ride. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was going for. And I guess we can go for this thrill ride as well. We'll just let that run at a normal time. But I brought that up because I was thinking we could put like a monorail station here. It's basically a monorail, right? Yeah. Monorail light line. I like it. We could pop that guy right here and send him straight on into Sunrise. Right into town there. It could be pretty cool if we get him like here, but facing the other way. Yeah? Could be cool. And if it's up like that, maybe take it off of here. I don't know. This might be a stupid idea. But I feel like if we pop this in here, it could be kind of neat. Could be kind of cool. It's a little bit on the futuristic looking side, right? Oh yeah. What's that monorail look like? What are some track options? Autocomplete, auto tunnels, auto snap, track supports, yes. So I'm very curious what these track supports are going to look like. Let's just go straight shot. Oh, they're just fine. They're just fine. I mean, that's a fairly straight line. The purpose of this is not very great, you know? This isn't something that's going to be super, super important. I wonder, could we go all the way over this? Can't cross that road at that point. Okay. Station? Oh, my. Oh. Oh, that feels like... That feels like an okay place to put it. Doesn't it? I almost want to jog this over. Don't you do that. Okay. And then... Station? No. No. I want it like perfect. Okay. You come here like that. And you go in straight like a good boy. Is it going to do the same thing it did before? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're going to come here. And just yank it like that. I'd love it to just be perpendicular with this. Okay. Station. Ooh. That's too close. That's too close. But I like it. I think that's kind of cool. I think we might be onto something. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of imagination here. But I think we can make it work. And then, so we come in just a hair. Like that. Right? I mean, that's close to perpendicular. Yeah, those distances are about the same. Let's just put it there. Let's put it there and see what we get. All right. I'll try to integrate this into this monorail. Just kind of a little bit speedier way to get from here to here, and probably tie it over into this area as well. You know, make it work for all the sides and all the places, which makes me even think that I would probably want to bring this over this way too, and then station. Not that close, no. Station, boom. Yeah, like more like there is better. Okay, excuse me, I say, and I'll delete you, and I'll put a track here. Uh-oh. Do we have problems? I hope we don't. Aha! Fantastic. Okay. And just... Yes. Yes. Connect. Very good job. Okay, that's a little better. So yeah, I mean, it looks a little strange, but it'll get worked out. We'll get it worked out into the whole thing. It's 9 meters. It's about 27 feet in the air. It's pretty high in the sky. You get a nice little view. Hey, kids, I know you got to go to the bathroom, but you're going to have a long wait. Oh, you don't have to go to the bathroom anymore. Must have peed your pants. But this monorail, it ties in with this area, the futuristic feel and all that stuff. It ties in with that pretty nicely, I think. Matter of fact, we could just hook this thing up right now. Couldn't we? What station is this? Okay. Well, let's place an entrance here. And it's on this side. I'm not mad about it. I'll make it work. Okay. Entrance there. Exit here. That's all fine and dandy. Let's just get this as expedited as possible. Okay? Let's get this down. Downstairs. Down. And we'll just yank it over like this. Okay, so I'm going to get this all hooked up, all right? I'm not going to put you through watching me get it all set up, but yeah, we'll get this whole thing set up and working, because I've kind of felt a little bit bad that people have had to walk all the way out here. It's a very long trek, so this will kind of save them a little bit of time, I think. Now, we got a pretty nice running park. This park runs pretty nicely, I believe, but one of the problems that we're definitely having is I'm surprised there's no gift shops. People want more gift shops. High Seas was full. That's queue line. Too packed. But what's a man supposed to do? You know? Buy a fast pass. There's plenty of room there. Pay up, sucker fool. Pay up, sucker fool. But anyway, everything else seems to be pretty good. Let's check our staff. Few people, she could use another upgrade, and let's give her that 190. Wherever you are at, Valentine, enjoy yourself. Margot's got a high. Yeah, let's up you two to 170. Keep that happiness level high. And we'll check our janitors real quick. They're all doing fine. They seem happy. Now, would you shut up? What's your low? I mean, what's the problem is? May you tell me? Thank you. But everybody else seems to be doing fine. This trash out here is bothering me a little bit, but I ain't gonna worry about it too much. I'm wondering, everybody's saying they want shops for buying the gifts. Gift shops. Custom gift shops. We got Looney Balloons and Hat Fantastic. I believe we don't have a Hat Fantastic here, but we should probably research a gift shop. Get some new gift shops in here. I'm just slowly researching some other rides, but maybe we try to pop in a let's go on. Wow, is this all one building? How did I do it? I don't know. Let's say screw that. Let's go to shops and facilities. We'll go to Hat Fantastic. We'll get you and we'll pop you right. Oh my gosh. Let's get you flat on the ground out here. Okay? Now let's push you back into here. And I see a connection. I see a path connecting. Now, we don't need to see this guy. We just need the people to be able to get in there. Okay? It's open. There is a Hat Fantastic back up in there. Hey, I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. Let's just search Hat. Is it in here? There it is. Where could we put this sign? I mean, it could kind of go here. Just kind of yog it over a little bit. Hey, that's kind of cute right there. That ain't so bad. Not bad at all. What's this one? A huge one. Nah. Well, actually, I mean, that could go really nicely right here, but that might be a little too, I mean, that seems a little over the top, doesn't it, guys? Yeah. Like, scratch this one and... Yeah, that's over the top for me right now. But people can buy hats in there now. So that's cool. I'm cool with that. And maybe they'll calm down and chill out about the complaints with the no gift shops, huh? 29%, we'll see where you at in a minute. But let's grab one of our guys. Let's grab you. You're doing a fine job. You're my oldest and longest lasting Wilfredo, one of my first janitors. Would you mind coming out here with me for just a second and clean up a diesel mess right here? Yeah, those stairs are getting a little disgusting. It's a little vomit, I think. Sweep it. Clean it up. Thank you. And get that one too. Very good. Very good. And back you go. I'll save you the walk, okay? We've been here for a long time together. And I think that looks good right there. He landed. Perfect. Okay. So I got these connected. I doubt anybody's even riding them, okay? I just threw it down. This is just to get it functioning, obviously. No buildings or anything tying it all together. But is it open? We got to test it. Well, fantastic. Okay, test away. Let's see how fast this goes, too. It's a monorail, so it should really zoom. Dear God. Dear Lord in heaven. No. Oh, it's got a complete... Oh, too good. Yes. Very fine. Very fine. I am well pleased with this. Okay. I'm a freaking idiot. Per usual, I guess. But you can't, it doesn't just stop and then go back. I thought it would because it has this. Maybe I can make that happen. But I ain't about to even mess with that right now, okay? We're not even going to mess with that. I thought we'd be able to just send it back from one side to the next. How long will this be here? Oh, well. So I didn't do any extra work in here. This is going to be a very, very big project. I just kind of I made another little tower here, which I think is nice. We just control X, that. We can do things like, let's say we take him over here and just tie it into this one. And I know that this one's like on a little bit of a different angle, but that's kind of cool, ain't it? Let's bring it out here. We'll almost treat it like a turret, you know? Pop it right there. Maybe bring it down. Oh, no, that's pretty good level, actually. And edit. Bring this down. Yeah. I keep hearing the Nationwide is on your side song. Nationwide is on your side. It sounds like it. Very much like it. But yeah, just little things like that. You know, you can reuse this building as many times as you want. And when you look at the overall landscape of the place, you all want it to look all kind of similar in some ways. And it'll all blend together and look really, really nice, especially with a couple other buildings. That will be here forever, won't it? Oh, that sure is a pain in my arse. Oh, well. Anyway, so sorry that I missed recording all that stuff with you guys. There's probably a lot of other things I talked about and didn't get to show you. But I think we're in a good place. I think this was a good episode, and I think overall we're making some good progress here. So anyway, give me ideas. If you've got any ideas you'd like me to try out, I'd love to hear them from you. So comment section, Twitter, love to know. Love you guys to death, and we'll see you in the next episode.